Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing great. Welcome to another episode of Now You Know How. Today we are gonna discuss about another exciting topic, which is on hybrid vehicles. Hybrid vehicles. So what describes a hybrid vehicle? A vehicle which can operate on an auxiliary power source apart from the primary power source. For example, most of the vehicles which are operated in gasoline with internal combustion engines. So when a vehicle has an auxiliary power source, in any form, it may be in air, in form of hydrogen, or in form of electricity, that vehicle can be described as a hybrid vehicle. Alright. So generally hybrid vehicles are described into two different categories. One is parallel hybrid and the other one is series parallel hybrid. So these two different classifications really describe the technical difference between a parallel and series. There are lot difference between these two types of vehicles. So first let's look at the parallel hybrid system. So whenever a hybrid vehicle has a gearbox, the easiest way to understand whether the vehicle is a parallel or a series hybrid is to look into these factors. If a vehicle has a gearbox, if the internal combustion engine and the electric motor is driving the gearbox directly, that becomes a parallel hybrid vehicle, which means the electric motor does not have a direct contact with the wheels. The power has to be sent combined with the internal combustion engine through the transmission to the differential and to the drive shafts. So this is how a parallel hybrid vehicle works. This technology is very easy to integrate. Many companies have already done it. It does not cost them a huge extra expense on R&D, because generally what they do, they just go with a larger starter generator which can also work as a propulsion motor, and this motor provides a vehicle an auxiliary boost whenever an extra power is required. So the power generated or the power utilized for this auxiliary propulsion is generated by kinetic energy regeneration or regenerative braking. So using batteries or supercapacitors, the energy which is lost while braking is stored into supercapacitors or batteries and will be fed into the auxiliary motor. So this is how a parallel hybrid works. Series hybrid vehicles. So series hybrid vehicles are technically totally different from parallel hybrid vehicles. The series hybrid vehicle, the motors drive the wheels directly, so there is no requirement of a gearbox, and the batteries on a series hybrid will be much larger because they have to completely operate the drivetrain electronically. So there is no gearbox, and of course the wheels are directly driven by motors. So then you might be wondering, we can rather call it a plug-in hybrid. Not exactly. So there is a slight difference between a plug-in hybrid and a series hybrid, because a series hybrid will certainly carry an engine. So there will be a small engine on board a series hybrid vehicle, but that engine, the sole purpose of that engine would be to function as a generator, as a range extender, to provide electricity to charge the onboard batteries. But this vehicle will be completely driven by electricity and electric motors. So that is how a series hybrid is. Then we also have plug-in hybrid vehicles, which are pure electric vehicles. We will be certainly having another video section on that. About the history of hybrid vehicles, one of the world's first hybrid vehicle dates back to 1900. It was invented by Ferdinand Porsche, and he called this invention as Porsche Mixed-E. And in fact, it was a series hybrid vehicle which had a rear axle driven by electric motor, and it also had a gasoline engine which functioned as a range extender. So it's very fascinating to know that we had hybrid vehicles, like even 130 years ago. But however, the Porsche's invention didn't sell well over that period, because it was way ahead of its time, and the electric motors available in that particular era was not really capable of doing the job. One major big breakthrough when it comes to mass production of hybrid vehicle, which really capitalized the sale of hybrid vehicles, which really made hybrid vehicles available to the mass market, was by Toyota by introducing the Prius. Still date, Prius sets a benchmark when it comes to hybrid vehicles. So it was introduced back in 1997, and the price point was moderately affordable for everyone, and the vehicle was awarded as one of the most efficient cars in the world. So that breakthrough really opened up a world full of opportunity for other manufacturers also to develop into hybrid vehicle technology. So today, when we are looking at automotive industry, we are in a great transition phase towards electric vehicle. So right now, if you look at, we are in a transition phase where we will be having a lot of hybrid vehicles to fill in the gap between a pure internal combustion engine car and an electric vehicle. So there are a lot happening in the industry. Certainly, as much as I know, I'll be sharing my knowledge with you. If you're watching this video on my Instagram TV, I kindly request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now you know how. You can find a lot of amazing videos there, which I'll be posting on automotive technology, lifestyle, and fashion. So stay tuned to my channel, and thank you.